This is a 2022 CF MOTO 800 XC. It's a 2-up machine, but I've got the seat off of it. I have 15 miles on it. Those 15 miles were just gravel road, kind of get used to it. We're going to take it on some trails today and see how it does. Nothing too crazy because we are still in the break-in period, and I am brand new to four-wheeling or ATVing motorcycles and trucks, but I haven't ridden a four-wheeler since I was 10-12 years old. Sounds great. Let's go. I've got almost 20 miles on this thing. Suspension set a little on the stiff side. Engine braking's not so great. Definitely not like riding a motorcycle. It's actually slower and way bumpier. I think the preload is maxed out on these springs though. I'm gonna have to adjust it down. This would be not fun for a passenger. Different feeling. Alright, two-wheel drive just to see how this does. It's a fairly steep hill. Definitely going to soften up the suspension. I'm not an aggressive rider. It's a little firm. I want a cushy ride. Not bad. I'm not going the rest of the way. Uh-oh. This thing's got a wide turning radius. Alright, so I just did about 10 miles on this. And honestly, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I don't think this will replace motorcycling for me. It's a little rough riding. It's a little weird feeling, tippy. is the word I want to use. And the suspension is very stiff on this thing. I'm pretty sure I can adjust it to be much smoother, but I don't want to increase that tippiness, so I'll have to play around with it a little bit. It is definitely pretty rough riding though, and I don't think that's going to be very comfortable for my wife and I to tour on, so I'm going to have to figure something out. This thing has plenty of power, that's for sure. Not lacking in that way. It's pretty comfortable. A little vibey in the handlebars, but nothing like my DR650. Yeah, the main thing is it's very, very stiff riding, so I didn't bring my adjusters, but I can see this is almost maxed out. Anyways, I'll let it cool down. I'm going to eat something, and then I'm going to try some more aggressive trails, some steeper, some stuff. I haven't even put it in four-wheel drive yet, so it puts a ton of dust on the back. I don't know if there's a way I can mitigate that, because my wife's going to get covered in dust. Tires feel pretty grippy. We'll see. See how it goes. What are we having? Great snack. Just some tortillas with peanut butter and marmalade. Holds up pretty good in the heat. No fuss, no mess. Good stuff. I lightened the suspension up as far as the valving, I guess. I clicked it down one click. You see, it's a little bit softer now, a little better. Not quite as harsh. This is kind of a weird deal. The transmission just freewheels like you've got your, kind of like when you're on a bike and you got your clutch in. There's no engine braking at all right now. If I tap the throttle, I get a little bit of engine braking. For some things, it's no good. Steep downhill grades, no good. But I imagine this will improve the fuel economy. And I didn't buy this to do hardcore rock crawling. I bought it to do kind of cross-country touring, so fuel economy, you know, the brakes work great. Very interesting. It's weird, you touch the throttle though and it hits the brakes basically. Bizarre. I think you're just gonna have to be careful not to overheat your brakes. This is a long downhill section, but I gotta say at this point, I'd kind of rather just have a regular gearbox with a clutch. But, alright. Two-wheel drive high. Actually, let's go into low. Let's do low. That's too low. Barely even working to get up these hills. Nothing. Well, isn't this interesting? I was just here a week ago and this trail was clear. No, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, there's no way around This stuff's all deadfall. End up ripping up CV boots and tires. I don't have my saw yet because supposed to be my test run. Alright, against my better judgment, I'm just gonna put the winch on there and just give it a little pull, but I'm not gonna pull real hard because I don't want to bust a CV axle. That's how you break them. A lot of weight on the front end and try and pull backwards. Man, I don't have any straps or nothing. This is probably a stupid idea, but what are you gonna do? I really don't like hooking this on itself. I'm just in two-wheel drive. Let's go to low. Oh, that's forward. No way. I can feel it. There's no give in it. I'm not going to tear this thing up farting around with it. If I had my saw, I could do it, but... well, we'll go find another trail to run. Too high. I wish I was in four-wheel drive, but it made it. But I can feel it slipping a little bit, so let's go four-wheel drive and we can slow down a little bit. Oh yeah, I can feel the front pulling. Nice and controlled, smooth, no problem. being able to see behind me. As far as I like to go on this trail, it just gets brushy and dry and nasty down there. So this is a bit of an issue. I heard people talking about it. There we go. Just gets bound up, and I think it's especially when you got it turned and you got a little weight on it. This thing will probably make it up here in two-wheel drive, but I'm gonna put it in 4 just so it's a little easier on it. I don't think you need 4 low. That's just 4 low is super low speed. Really does just kind of walk right up this stuff. Yeah, no problem. This thing really does just walk up those hills.